Now we're live. Ta-da! There we go. Now we're actually live. Hi to anybody who actually patiently was waiting at 5 o'clock. Nobody, but you never know. Anyway, we're live. Let's do this real quick. Is it gonna type? There we go. Hey, Gaming Midnight Sun. Hello. How you doing? Click the link for your chance to win a roll of Polymaker filament. Paste the link. Hit enter. There it is. Now let's pin it. There we go. Now it's pinned to the top. Now people can't say they can't find the link, right? Gaming Midnight Sun. By the way, Gaming Midnight Sun, have you been to one of my streams before? The name is resonating in my head, but I'm not sure. JPP, what's up, man? Yeah, tonight's stream is basically going to be, I'm going to show you what's in that box that Sergio sent, and we're just going to hang out. Probably only going to do about an hour stream, and at the end we'll give away not one, not two, but 3 rolls of Polymaker filament tonight. So the less people show up, the better chances you have of winning. So if you don't tweet this out and you don't tell anybody that I'm streaming, that'll help. Good. You're a resin guy for 3D printing. Well, if you have an FDM machine and you win, enjoy. It does ship anywhere Polymaker ships, I guess. That's the rules. Polymaker is the sponsor, so I mean the sponsor of the giveaway, of course, because it's their filament they're giving away. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that. The reason Polymaker wanted to do that was because of my 3D printing rehab project, which one of them is sitting right there. At some point we will get back to working on that. As you can see, it has not moved in quite some time, so we're going to tear that hot end back off and put the stock hot end back on, because that hot end doesn't want to work with that printer. It wasn't designed for that printer, so that explains a lot, but we figured why not. Hey Zach, good to see you, and thank you for joining the MMN crew, bud. I greatly appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, you can get a membership if you'd like, if you want to support me. I believe all the links to the PayPal and Venmo and Cash Apps are there if you want to send me cash monies today to help me out. We do have a small little oopsie that happened, and we don't have money, but we never have money. So if people can help, thank you. If you can't help, I understand completely. No hard feelings if you can't help, because I can't help if I wanted to financially to help anyone. So I understand the dilemma. Back up on that. Hey, well, thank you, Mr. Zany Maker Zach. Let me see here. Let me de-doxify this piece of paper here behind me, or these pieces of paper, and then we'll kind of get into the what did Sergio send me box here. To a special needs school. Hey, man. Understood, man. I work at a school, so being I work at a school, I always try to do things for the staff and students at the school, and I have in the past, quite a bit actually. I have given away. I just started the 3D printing rehab project where I rebuild old printers and then give them away. I started to officially make that a thing after Midwest Rep Fest this year. I'm going to turn this way so I can pull this sticker off of here, because I don't want to dox myself or Mr. Sergio. Thank you, HVAC A to Z, by the way. But, oh, my wife is probably going to be coming out here. Even I told her I was streaming tonight. I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. Like, I joined Jerry's stream the other night, but you're in the UK? Well, not a bad deal, man. UK, I believe that Polymaker ships to the UK, doesn't it? I believe they ship pretty much everywhere. I don't think there's really too many places they don't send stuff anymore. But for those who don't know, I've been working my butt off for the last few weeks. A lot of up early in the mornings and a lot of late to beds. I was running on probably 3 to 4 hours of sleep for about 6-ish. Well, for 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night for the last like 3 weeks because of work. I work at a school, like I said. I am the tech director of the school, and with the start of the school year and me being a man, a crew of 1, there was a lot of things that needed to be done. Can't even speak right now. I'm still trying to kind of get used to trying to get back on a normal sleep schedule still too. That hasn't been happening either. So for the giveaway, I'm not sure. Wait, what? Hold on. I think Polymaker is US only. I don't know. They've never told me. We'll find out when somebody wins, because it does have an option. When you fill out the form, it does have an option to tell them like what country. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who wins, and we'll cross bridges as we cross bridges. I mean, yeah. Okay, there we go. I think I've removed the stuff that says where I live, where Sergio lives. There's one more sticker on the side here that has some info on it. So bear with me. Like I said, I wasn't really ready for a stream, but I knew I had to because I haven't in a while. So I knew I had to stream. I knew that there'd be at least a few people that would pop in. Currently 5 of you. So thank you to the 5 of you. You're going to basically get here's what's been going on, and here's where my head's at, and here's to hoping I can get back into the swing. I spent over 21 days not doing this, and sadly when we build a routine is it takes about 21 days of doing the same thing, having the same pattern for it to become a routine in one's head. And I've done over 21 days of working my ass off, getting up early, going to bed late, and I need to get out of that routine now. So I need to force myself to be going to bed, 8, 9 o'clock, so I can get up at a normal time and go to work, and forcing myself to stay sleeping, because there have been days where, Saturdays and Sundays where it's time where I don't normally work. I did work a few days over the weekends during that, but I was spending that time when I wasn't working just kind of with the family. I didn't see them for the entire week, so I'd only get, roughly 2 days to spend with them. So I was trying to spend that with the family. Now that I had this last week where I was getting off a little earlier, I was coming home and spending time with the family that end of last week into the weekend, and then here. And some of you will remember I was on Jerry's stream on Saturday, so I did jump on Jerry's stream for about an hour. So that was fun. But I'm just going to throw the box up here, open it. I'll pull things out and show them. I'm not going to flip-flop around cameras and stuff. So let's dig into the box of things that Sergio sent for the rehab project. So I'm gonna just kind of open the box here and start pulling things out, and I'll show you guys. And again, thank you to Sergio, HVAC A to Z, over on the X's, and you'll find him as that as well here on the YouTubes. Yeah, Zach, it was great to see you too, man, and hang out with you. At some point, we got to get JPP to, get on camera and chat with everybody on streams, like come join those maker streams. But speaking of getting on camera, here's the first thing I'll pull out. Sergio included another Logitech C920 camera, so I have another one of these. So that's awesome. Thank you, Sergio. What do we got here? We got little envelopes. I forget what was in these. I looked at this like 2 weeks ago when I got it. It's been sitting here. Oh, this is a thermistor for Prusa. It's a Prusa thermistor. So there's that. You're working on it. Well, if I can ever get you, get a time where we can set something up to get that Mercury 1 there back to you and the Sonic pad, we can work on getting those back to you. Since we live quite a ways away from each other, we can work something out where maybe I can take a little road trip, come visit you. Some belt. Some not genuine Gates belt, but some G2 belt or GT2 or 2 GT belt. So it's good to have some extra belt around. Fiber internet on the way. Just waiting for the call for install. Nice. Well, good sir. I can't wait for that for you. I hope that goes well. Cunningham Customs 3D. How you doing, good sir? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm going through my box of parts that are going to get added to the I have for the rehab project stuff. So that's what we're doing right now. So far, I opened up a webcam, or I pulled a webcam out, a Prusa thermistor, and some generic Gates belt, or GT2 belt. In here we have aluminum heat sinks. These are the 4040 aluminum heat sinks for motors. I thought about putting some of these on some stuff. So yeah. Oh, here comes the wifey. So hopefully the wifey will be nice and she won't use the mean, hurtful words. Nope, she's going to use mean, hurtful words. So any of you who are sensitive to the F-bomb, get ready because wifey's going to drop one.
You are never there when I need you.
Why?
Because I made a plate of food, right? Let the puppies outside so I could eat my food, so they leave me alone. Go outside to get them, still have a plate of food, still eating. Freya started to fight with Chewbacca. Where are you in here?
You were. I said you could have my F-bomb.
I have too many. She started to fight with him.
Yeah, she's an asshole.
Over the food.
Oh, over the food.
Mad at her over my plate that I was holding and eating. I don't know why that's hers, but she got mad, and then Chewie got mad. And I had to drag him in the house because he was still trying to kill her. Make that face again. Make that. You're gonna wear
I just went like this.
You hear him crying?
I heard growling. I figured it was just the dogs playing. By the way, what's that say here? Few things on Discord when you get a chance. Temp Tower. Okay.
Do you hear him inside crying?
I don't hear him inside crying right now. No, I hear an AC running because my door is open. Okay.
Because he was trying to kill her, and he was all sad and crying at me now.
Yeah, well, he wants to come out and make it up to her. He wants to give her hugs and kisses and tell her he loves her. Well, Freya's just like him, so...
She's a brat.
Yeah, she's just like him.
But then she started to fight and ran away.
Yeah. She's an ass like that. I know.
Can't be a pet parent anymore. Why is she...
There are a bunch of stickers. What did it say? What did you say? Yeah, no. They're stickers. I know. Go take a nap.
Not nap.
Yes, you can.
Who's watching me now? Kid. I have to Olivia.
Jose says hi. Hi, Jose.
Hi, Jose.
I'm talking to the wifey. Jose is has been a very loyal individual who watches my streams quite often lately. I agree. I feel sorry for the 6 of them that are currently watching. There's 6 of them and 3 rolls of filament to give away. So the odds are forever in their favor.
You get stuff. Give stuff away. I'm gonna give you away.
Well, maybe if you started streaming with me, you could help me get. You want to give them away? Come on in and sit down. You can give them away.
I have Avery in there watching the dogs.
Okay. Well, if you put Avery on the couch and the puppies in the room and you close the door.
I tried that.
JPP says hi.
Hi.
Martin changed his name to the Shrimp Father.
I have no.
I love you.
Patience for
You want this little sticker that says Sliceworks on it?
No, I was just implying.
That looks weird.
Shape of that looks so
Yeah.
awkward.
Love you. Okay, I love you. Join us for the battle giveaway. Battle giveaway? Are you talking about for the filament? Yeah, it's Polymaker. Giving away 3 rolls tonight because I haven't streamed for 3 weeks, and I talked to Sean and he said, do it. I love it. So that's what we're doing. We're giving away 3 rolls of filament tonight. I would greatly appreciate it if you would all go tell people that and see if more people would join. More people make it more fun on the wheel, but less people here means better the odds that you'll win. So I mean, if we keep this a little wholesome group, we do. If we grow into like there's like 10 people here, that, nice too. That's your name on Discord and Twitch is the Shrimp Father. I love it, man. That's awesome. I love it. At some point, I will be able to remember that Shrimp Father is Martin, so I'm glad you put Martin after it so that it's easier for me to remember right now. But I will at some point remember that. Does everybody want me to get back into the box? Claps to Polymaker. Thank you, Jose. I need to get some like channel emotes and stuff for the YouTube channel that have like the Polymaker logo and things like that. Name your battleground and weapons. Let's get back into the box though, guys. You guys want to see what else is in here? Let's get back in the box. Ready? This is a Prusa display and a button. So here's a display off of, it's a stock Prusa display. See, it's an LDO, the LDO stock display. So I have another stock display I can put on something if I choose to. Even comes with the 3D printed parts and the 3D printed knob. Yeah. Yeah, I confused Lee Marie when you won one of the other drawings. Because you were the Shrimp Father? Yeah. Dude, I love the fact that you did the Shrimp Father. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love it. It's truly something I'm loving. Makerspace and weapons or choice of bubble wrap. Bubble wrap, yes. Bubble wrap could make for an interesting time. Here is 2 of the slice work. Here's a heater cartridge first off. 2 heater cartridges. So there's 2 heater cartridges, the reds, which I believe are 24 volt. So I believe those are 2 red 24 volts. And then here is a heat break. It looks like it's a titanium heat break. I could be wrong, but it looks like it could be a used titanium heat break. And then here is one of the Copperhead heater blocks. That's pretty cool, Copperhead. So could use that on something. And then here's another Copperhead with the heater block already installed. No boron nitride paste, but it's in a boron nitride bag with the thing. But see, check it out. Here's another Copperhead, Slice Engineering Copperhead. I've never tried one of these, so maybe I'll have to break down and give it a whirl. And then put that guy there, get some nozzles on it. But I haven't tried the SliceWorks Copperhead. When it came out, it was a big deal, and a lot of people talked positively about it. I've just never lived within the means of SliceWorks products, so I've never had SliceWorks products. So maybe I'll try one of these on one of my printers that I can use it on. Maybe we'll give this a whirl on one of those and see what happens. Maybe I'll swap out the stock Creality heat break or heater on this guy when we stick it back on. Maybe I'll put one on here. Maybe. That could be fun, right? Oh, yeah, Shrimp Father, Martine. Yeah, Sergio, HVAC A to Z, that a lot of you guys see floating around in some of the chats. He sent me this box of goodies. It's a bunch of old used parts that he's had laying around that he wanted to give to the channel for the 3D printer rehab project. So what size belt does the Mercury use? I think it's 6, or it might be 9, depending on if you do the upgrade. But I think the Mercury, standard Mercury, just use a 6 mil GT2. Here's the other part of that webcam, the actual like stock base, because he's got a to mount it on your printer, but I can swap this back out, put this back on there, and make it back into a C920 camera. What do we got here? We got some wire. What's this wire all for? Stock E3D V6 hot end. So E3D V6 hot end with all the wires. It's got well, maybe it's not an E3D V6. Maybe it is a clone, but it looks like a stock one. And then it's got the aircraft grade plug. And then here's a motor wire. So there's a motor wire in there. Here's, let's take out this brown wrap thing. I believe this is another screen. Yes. Sergio, I forgot who said it. Yeah, not a problem, dude. Not a problem. I said it a few times, but I say it fast, you know. Those 920s are nice cameras. That's the I'm using, but doesn't have the stock mount anymore. Oh, yeah, that's what you're using. Okay. Yep, this is another stock. This one's an all orange. And this one actually has the brackets to mount it. So there's that guy. Oh, I dropped one of the square nuts out of there. It only had one square nut in it. Huh. I wonder if it just got wedged in there and Sergio couldn't get it out when he was trying to take it all apart, and it got wedged, and then in transport and moving and juggling around, if it just wiggled itself loose. I'm going to wrap this back up, though. Kind of put it all back as I get it out. That way. There we go. There's two screens. Let's see, what's in this other... Ooh, this one's heavy. What is this? Belt tensioner for an Ender 3. Ender 3 belt tensioner. And it's sealed, so I'm assuming that's actually what's in here. Seems plausible. Yeah. Thanks. Might even try and talk the Anycubic to see if they will help out. Properly donate a couple of FDM printers to a couple of special needs schools in your area. Dude, do it. Do it. Yep. Just a regular belt tensioner. Like I tell everybody, I've even got a short posted that says it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, worst case scenario, they say no. And all that you can do is remember, you can't get upset at a company for saying no. Because, again, you're asking, they say no, accept and move on. If they say yes, thankful, grateful, you know, send many, many thank yous and let them know that you're grateful for it, or whoever the recipient is of it is going to be grateful for it, because Polymaker not only sponsored the giveaways on the streams, but if you see this big pile of boxes back here, that's all Polymaker filament that when I finish building these, they'll get a couple rolls of filament to go with it to get them started. And that was all decided by Polymaker. I just told them this is what I was doing. What do you think? They said, here's a gift card, buy a bunch of filament and give it away with the printers. So I figure 3 rolls of filament and a free printer is always a good way to get somebody started in FDM printing. So really the only thing they've got to do is, my hope is we'll finish getting this thing tore apart probably next week, because I don't know what Thursday stream will consist of, but we'll do a stream Thursday. We're going to get back to the Tuesdays and Thursdays. So on Tuesday streams, we're going to do filament giveaways. So on Thursday stream, there won't be any filament. Probably just kind of organize and get things ready to go, get back into the swing of things. And then next Tuesday, we'll work on tearing this hot end back off, put the stock one back on. I was going to probably replace the extruder, but knowing that that extruder is kind of custom to that thing, really what we'll do is we'll get this thing fired up. We'll get it printing. I'll see if I can find some kind of a bed level. I don't remember if the stock one had a bed level. Do you, JPP? Do you remember if that had a bed probe on it or not? If not, we'll put a bed probe on it because it's a larger build volume. Bed probes are nice. Even going to put it on your other YouTube channel. Nice. Yeah, I'm doing this here basically just to... I like to stream. I like to talk. And I figured, why not take streaming and talking and turn it into, you know, I like to give away printers. That's something that a lot of my friends here already know. There's a good chance, though, I am going to be selling some of my printers, my personal printers. I'm probably going to be selling some of them because financially I need to recoup some monies. I got some bills to pay. I'll probably end up keeping this guy because it works. The bamboo, I don't know because there's the little A1 Mini down there. But I was thinking about, and I'm just going to ask you guys real quick. Yeah, the CR10. Do you remember if that had a probe on it? So, do you remember if the CR10 had some kind of a bed probe? That's all I needed to know. But this guy here, I was thinking, what do you guys think if I did like an online raffle? Like I get a hold of like a raffle company and then you guys could buy like raffle tickets for that guy the switch wire that I won from, and yes, I won the switch wire, but I still had to put everything together, get it dialed, tweaked, tuned, and working. But I was thinking maybe do an online raffle, like, you know, a bucket ticket type thing where you can go and buy as many tickets as you want, and if you win, it's yours, and we can arrange to either have it delivered or pick it up or whatever. It has the, oh, that's right, it does. It has the CR touch. It doesn't have a CR touch on it, or or no, this was older, so it has the BL touch on it, yeah. Trying to push and get all my poker chip batches done. Yeah, nice, man. You be down for a raffle? Yeah, because I figured that way, if I did a raffle and tell everybody it's only like, you know, bucket ticket, get as many tickets as you want, raffle ends in, you do it for like 2 months, like 60 days, do like 2 months, and people can just get a ticket or several tickets. And if I only make like $2 because only 2 people buy a raffle ticket, well, it looks like I'm giving away a like $600, $800 printer for $2. And then got to figure out how to ship it with that little bit of money as well. Online raffle place. Okay. Got to enter to win. Yeah. That's the thing. I need to keep it legal because I don't want any issues there. So if I do that, I'm going to use some sort of a reputable online raffle company that does that stuff, and just basically you buy your ticket through them, and then in the end they pay out to me and you win a printer, and you know, go that route. It's a thought. I don't know that I like that idea. I've always been a fan of just, you know, doing like stupid prize giveaway things, like, you know, who knows, maybe if I hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year and I still have that printer sitting here, maybe I'll give that thing away at 5,000 subs. That's a lot, like a stretch. This channel's been going for many, many years as DB3D, and then I switched it to MakerMind Nexus. And this channel's been going for a long time, and I just hit 1,200 to have somebody unsub. I think it might have been Thorpe. He likes to do that every time I hit a goal that I want to get to. He always unsubs, and then when somebody else subs, then he'll sub again. So, but I was glad to see 1,200, if even it was just for a day. So we did get to 1,200, but then I think, like I said, I think it might have been Thorpe. You guys will have to tell Thorpe to stop being mean. What's Melissa saying? Hey, work, just want to stop by for a minute and say hey to everybody. Hey, good to see you, Melissa. Hopefully work goes well. Gotta enter to win the online raffle place. Oh, it's called Gotta Enter, or Get Entered to Win. Okay. I'll check it out, man. Film and Vic, what's going on, man? Hey, link is at the top. Click it. Enter for your chance to win a roll of Polymaker. We're giving away 3. There's 12 people watching, so if there's 12 people on the list, that means there's a better chance. Not really, right? If there's only 3 people and 3 rolls of filament, and you only win 1 roll, there you go. Let's get back into the box, though. This one was it says TFT display, but it's just a box of cables and some fans. So it's cables and fans in here. I think the other one was the other 2. That's right, there's the other 2. What are the other 2 again? This one says an SKR 1.4 turbo, and on the board it says SKR 1.4 turbo. So sweet. There's an SKR 1.4 turbo. Let's see if there's 2 of those. That'd be pretty sweet. A couple 1.4 or 1.4 turbos. This one says 1.4 turbo, but let's make sure. This one still has an SD card in it. Let's see, 1.4 turbo, yeah. A couple of 1.4 turbos. Hell, I could build me an OG Voron. I could build me an OG Voron V0.2, or yeah, the 2.4. I could build one OG style and run dual 1.4 turbos. And realistically, these are still a pretty solid board. You know, yes, they are, by today's standards, yes, they are a little slow. Jose was hinting at the turbo turtle. They are a little slow compared to some of the boards that are out today, but they're still a solid board, and I've got 2 of them now. So there you go. Who knows? Maybe as I don't need these things and they've been sitting for a while, maybe we'll do random like giveaway stuff and just do random giveaways on the channel where we give stuff away. Bear in mind, if I do that kind of stuff, I got to pay shipping. And since I'm poor, I'll be relying on you guys to do the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo to help me cover shipping costs if you would. So let me see. Let me check the edge of the box here. There's nothing there. All 1,500 of them. Viking, what's up, brother? Love you, man. Miss you, brother. It's been crazy with work, and I finally get a chance to stream. So it's been a while, you know. Sweet, your 222 millimeter stainless steel rods came in. Nice. Nice. They are good boards, yes. LOL joke. No, Jose, I know. But yeah, by today's standards, they are a slower board, but they work great. Filament Vic, thank you for the $5, man. Greatly appreciated. Filament Vic always drops a little bit here and there. He's like Salt Bay guy. Just here's a little bit. Is the E3V3 BTT a 32-bit board? Yes, JPP, it is. It is a 32-bit board. The E3V3 is the one with that cool little heat sink on it. Looks like a graphics card heat sink. Yeah. But let's go into... I'm hiding a box. I don't want to show you guys one box yet. What is this? Is this... Oh! This has got Sliceworks sucker in it. So it's got the orange creamsicle sucker and some Sliceworks swag. Some... Oh man, there's a free t-shirt for Slice Engineering, but you got to go to the booth, and I'm sure that's no longer a thing. So here is another suit. Hey, I could throw a Super Pinda on it. There's a Super Pinda and some zip ties in here. So sweet. I don't know if it's a Super Pinda. This might just be the regular Pinda. It's in a Super Pinda bag, but I think that's because Sergio may have upgraded. So this may be a Super Pinda. Wait a minute. I can tell. Super Pinda. There should be 4 pins if it's not. Nope, there's 3 pins. It's a Super Pinda. So that is a legit Super Pinda, 3 pins. 4 pins would be the Pinda and Pinda 1, Pinda 2, right? Because they have the temperature sensor. And this does not. It just has your 5 volts in your switch. Here's a wire harness. Flat cable wire harness. Looks like it's probably off of a Creality product, but there's cabling. Cables are always good. Wait a minute. 3 wires. Another Super Pinda. Yes. 2 Super Pindas. What's the difference between the Pinda and the Super Pinda? JPP, I just said the Pinda 1 and Pinda 2 had a temperature sensor in there, and there was kind of some issues with it, you know, with hot ends and the way it would fluctuate a little bit and throw off the sensor a little bit. So the Super Pinda is just a better sensor in a smaller, in the same size form factor, better sensor that doesn't measure temperature. So you don't have a thermistor on there for that. Some razor blades. Razor blades are always good for random stuff. Here is a power switch. Ooh, it's a click on, click off. It's an Adafruit black 16 millimeter RGB power switch. Nice. We can put that on something. That'll be a fun little piece to have for a project. And then here's another thermistor. It's another Prusa style thermistor with the Prusa connection on the cable connector there. You like the Pindas? Me too. Me too, Viking. Me too. I've been putting Pindas on as much stuff as I can. As a matter of fact, at some point I want to put a Pinda on the Rook back there. I know it's kind of a wasteful thing to do because realistically the Rook is such a small bed, you don't really need a bed sensor on it. But I just kind of want to do it just to be silly and do it, you know. Let's wrap this guy up here and tuck that back in the box. We'll put all of this back in the box so we don't accidentally misplace it. If it's where it came from, then we can't lose it. It's not true. We could lose it, but, you know. Pull out the Staples red stop button. Take a break from pressure washing the house. Nice. Yep. Don't blame you, brother. Take a break. Here is a Meanwell 24 volt 350. So power supply. That's always good to have an extra power supply because those always go bad. Not always, but when they do, it's a pain in the ass and it's always inconvenient. So oh, I was wondering what this was. It's got some magnets in there and it's a base. It's for the Echo Show 8 adjustable, the base. So it's more or less just a base that we could kind of repurpose for something else. It has some magnets on it here. We could set this down and stick something on there. So we got a base. Just random bits that he threw in the box. We'll figure out something to do with it. I'll steal the magnets off of it and who knows. And then the thing that I've been hiding, because I don't know if I want to show this part, because this part, you guys know I have something else I like better. But I'll show you anyway. Raspberry Pi 3B. And yes, it is in here. It is a Raspberry Pi 3B, not a 3B. We're not the 3B Plus with the Wi-Fi, so it is just a regular old Raspberry Pi 3B, so it would be Ethernet or run a USB dongle. So, but yeah, so Raspberry Pi 3B, it's always great. Bearded Bucket, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well, staying out of trouble, staying out of jail, and all the other good things. It's good to see you, man. But it's always nice to have a Raspberry Pi around just in case I run out of Libre boards. So if I ever run out of Libre boards, I got a Raspberry Pi floating around. And not only that, though, but Raspberry Pis are a little easier. Like if I'm going to do Octoprint or Clipper or something, Raspberry Pis are a little easier for me to throw in systems because there's more documentation on Raspberry Pi. So anyway, that is all of the goodies that were in the box. Still good for running running Clipper. You're running 4.3 nons plus now. Yeah. I mean, you guys know me. I ran a bunch of network cables across the back of there on both sides. I think I ran 5 drops top, 5 drops bottom. I've got a 24 or 48 port switch up there. So, yeah. The 3Bs work well. You have them on several of your machines. Yes, you do, Viking. And at some point when I can get Libre to get some boards your way, good sir, I'll work on that. I have not talked to Da in a little while. Just so you guys know, Da is part of Libre. He's my guy at Libre. I have not talked to him in a while. The last time I spoke with him was probably a week or so ago, and he was having some issues in his home that he was working on. He had some water get in places it shouldn't have. So from the school room, the switch, I have a few of those as well. Yeah, it's a Ubiquiti. It's an older Ubiquiti. I think it's a 24 port PoE switch. I've got 2 of them. One's going to be here in the garage. One's going to be one is here in the garage. I'm going to put one in the house, and then I need to get fiber to run from the house to out here. I want to run fiber between the two, just because I can run the fiber next to my power lines through the same conduit, and fiber is not affected by, electricity. So that way it saves me from having to like drill another hole in the side of the house and run, another conduit and then run fiber through that. I can just run through the existing that's here and just kind of follow the sweeps up and through, get out to the garage. So that is, kind of the plan. As for all the goodies that came in the box, I am very thankful to Sergio for sending me this. It is going to get put to use in projects. We're going to get, it is all going to go into printers and other things. Like I said, who knows, some of the stuff that may sit around for a little bit, maybe we'll do silly little giveaways and stuff. But We have lots and lots of goodies now that we will be able to, or will help me in getting printers up and running. I'm actually getting pumped up again now that I'm not working and I'm home. I'm getting a little pumped up about this working on printers again thing. So there are 17 views. There are 8 concurrent viewers right now. So there's 8 of you and 3 rolls of filament. The odds are forever in your favor. I gotta come check on some prints. On Saturday when I was out here, I was printing some parts for a mic stand so I can mount this guy to my wall. And I printed some of these little plastic screws and nuts. And let's see if they're actually going to work. Doesn't appear as though they want to work. I probably should have made the nuts about 0.5% bigger. Wait a minute. There we go. We got one. You should say, wait. So you are saying I should enter. Yes, Bearded Bucket, you should enter, sir. Polymaker. We're giving away 3 rolls of Polymaker filament, sponsored by Polymaker. Before I did this, I did reach out a little while back and tell Sean that I'm sorry. I'm not going to be giving away filament for a couple of weeks because work is going to be kicking my butt. I said when I do come back to streaming, I would like to maybe give away a few rolls of filament on that first stream back to say thank you to those who returned, knowing what's been going on in my life. And Sean said, I love it, do it. That was his response. I love it, do it. And since since all this has happened, you guys got to remember too, since all this has happened with me going to work and busting my butt for the last 3 weeks, you also had Nicor join the team, and now Nicor is my point of contact. Joel Nicor, he is now my new point of contact there. I did get the updated information that I need for filling it out for the winners. So tonight will be fun because I haven't done the new system yet. So I will be doing the new system, and my understanding is in the new system, it'll be set up in a way where I submit the information and then you guys will, either I get the codes and I send them to you, or I'll get a code for each one of you and then I have to give that to you and then you have to use that. I don't remember how that works, but tonight we're going to find out. We are going to find out tonight. I think I noticed that. Vic, what did Vic say? I think one of the pictures of the new, wait, I think one, picture of my new router, picture I sent you last week. Oh, okay. I have right down, oh, you can't see it, the table's in the way, but right here, I have a few 1 gig, I have a few 1 gig HP 16 port switches that have a couple of the SFP, SPF, SFP. Not the pluses, just the standard SFP ports. So if you did want to hook up some fiber to it as well, you could. But yeah, I do have a few of those. I'm not going to screw the rest of these things together. But I've got the screw parts now that I need. Now I'm going to have to fire up one of my bigger printers to print the actual arms. But here's the little collar for the mic, and then you put a couple rubber bands through here at a crissy-crossy, and then you slide the mic in and it sits in between the rubber bands to help with noise. And then this part mounts to the arm, the microphone sits like this, and then I can mount it to the wall and have the ability to swing it around. Then the nice part is I used to have as many links I need to stretch it out as far as I want it to go. As long as the amount of force on it doesn't exceed the weight that the plastic can hold. But yes, I do agree, Jose. Nicor, Joel is a good dude. Joel's actually who I talked to at Murph when I brought up the idea. And Joel was like super pumped about it. He's like, I love it. He said, definitely reach out to Sean at the time, because Sean was my contact. He said, reach out to Sean, let him know what you're doing. And pretty sure he ain't going to say no. And he did not. He came through. Sean has been a huge supporter of myself, the school I work for. It's really hard for me to have something bad to say, knowing how much financially they've put up to help myself in the school. It is in the cost of material, but material has a price, and they've given that up to help the school that I work for. Some of the teachers I've gifted printers to that are using it for positive ways at the school. I've got one teacher, she uses the 3D printing as and I've told the story before, but to anybody who hasn't heard it, one of the teachers, she's actually in the room right next to my office. The kids were always asking me for 3D prints, and I told her I'd have to give her a 3D printer so she could just start charging the kiddos. I know what I just said, but let me finish. Start charging the kiddos, and she could start making stuff and selling it to the kids. But she's not selling it for money. She's selling it for classroom cash. She has these dollars that she gives the kids for, going above and beyond, good grades, things like that. They get these little dollars. They can cash these little dollars in for stuff in her classroom. So she's not selling them, but it is a currency exchange in class. So they get good grades, they earn money, she 3D prints stuff, they like it, they can pick from the bins the things that she's printed, and then they can have those. Speaking of, I gotta work on her printer. Her nozzle is wore out really well and is throwing out some really fat layers for a 0.4 nozzle. So I need to get some time to work on her printer. I told her probably this week I would, one day at work I would tear it apart and get it going. Yes, Bearded Bucket, it is always awesome to hear that there are, companies helping out like that. And I'm sure there are other companies that would be more than happy to help, but, sometimes you grow apart. So, but yeah, so she's using it as an incentive program in her class. The history teacher, one room down from her, I gave him a 3D printer. And he's been using it to 3D print. He's a history teacher. So what he does is a lot of the different monuments and historical figures and things like that, he finds the STLs online, prints the stuff, and then brings it into class, and he can show the kids. The one example I always tell everybody about is the Great Pyramid of Giza. There's tunnels within the Great Pyramid, and the kids can't actually go there and see them. Our kid is watching Pups. I'm at school getting the other one from practice. Okay, love. I'm sure when you get home, the house won't be tore apart and the puppies won't be driving the one kid nuts. You'll be safe. Everything's good. I'm right here. If the house burns down, I can get them. But the one teacher, the history teacher, again, like I said, Great Pyramid of Giza, there are tunnels within the pyramid, and you can't see those, and it's cool to show the kids pictures, but and things like that. But to be able to actually take the pyramid and pull it apart and be able to see the tunnels down inside, it's pretty cool. And then he's a huge Abraham Lincoln buff. He loves Abraham Lincoln, so he prints these little Abraham Lincoln heads, and he's got them in different sizes. And then what happens is the kids will earn a Lincoln head, and then after they get so many Lincoln heads, they can cash them in for a bigger Lincoln head, and that's another thing he's doing in class. So basically they can earn up to bigger Lincoln heads. But, Hey, Filament Vic, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it work, man. Pull out the leaf blower and just blow all the hair, open the door and blow it towards the door and hope it goes outside. If it works, man. But wow. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. It's hard to see with my bad eyes. But several of the students at the school, one of them being Cunningham Customs, who was in chat. I don't know if he's still here or not, but Cunningham Customs got the Prusa Mini from me. The teacher, the teacher right next to my office, she got a artillery sidewinder X2. The history teacher, he got a Ender 3 V2. Mr. Cunningham Customs got the Prusa Mini. My summer helper got the FL Sun Super Racer that I had. He got that. One of the teachers and her son, I gave them I don't even remember now. It's been so long. I've given away so many. One of the assistant principal, I gave their family an Ender 3. I'm giving away so many printers. It's hard to remember. You get put on the spot and you start thinking about that and you're like, but yeah, I've given family, friends, people who just, don't have money. And that's what the whole, 3D printing or 3D printer rehab project is going to be, is just giving printers to people who can't afford to get into it. Communities like boys and girls clubs, things like that. Just places, people who can't afford it, that want to get into it. And hopefully it'll help harness some negative energy into something more positive, like designing and 3D printing. Like once they get a 3D printer, maybe that'll help focus them on wanting to design things, and then they can design their own stuff and then print it. And that's the hope. So I'm thankful to JPP because he was one of the first ones that jumped on board with the giving me printers to rebuild. This one here, I'm going to get done and get it up and running, and then I'm going to give this thing away. My hope is to give this thing away in September, or by the end of September, I want to give this one away. There is an Ender 3 back there that I need to get rebuilt and give to JPP because he's going to give that away on his channel. Then that's his Mercury right there that I have spread myself too thin, and I told him I would take a look at it, and I know I'm not going to be able to, and he and I talked about this. So some way, somehow, I got to figure out how to meet up with JPP so I can give him that back. And I want to give him that back and have the Ender 3 done when I do so. So the hope is finish this, get it done, get it printing, give it away, get the Ender 3 basically right up here. The next stream, we'll throw the Ender 3 up here. We'll do to the Ender 3 whatever we can do. We've got the parts that were provided by Microswiss. Microswiss sent me a bunch of their B stock stuff. We're going to take probably this guy right here and just swap that straight onto the Ender 3, give it a nice little upgrade to a direct drive. And then, who knows, maybe we'll even put a pin-to-probe on it. We got pin-to-probes. I don't remember, is that Ender 3 got a probe on it already, JPP? No, it does not. So it does not have a probe currently, but we can make it have a probe. So we'll put a pin-to-probe on it. So we'll put a pin-to-probe on it. We'll make it direct drive with some Microswiss parts, get it up and printing. JPP, did you say you wanted that one to be running Clipper? I don't remember, and you're still floating around chat. So let me know. Did you still want Clipper on that, or did you want Clipper on that, or did you want to just keep it stock Marlin? What was your thought? They closed the Boys and Girls Club where you live. Yeah, it's getting, a lot of those organizations just aren't getting the money like they used to, so they can't keep the doors open. But, had charged the phone, it died. It's all good. It's all good, gaming midnight sun. It is all good in the hood, man. Microswiss, love, yes. Love Microswiss. Those boys have been around for quite some time. On the Ender 3, yeah. Because I was just talking about all the stuff and how I spread myself thin and how I told you I'd look at that, and I really don't have it in me to do anything with that, and I apologize, and we got to work on getting that back to you. And I figure you have one of the NG for the Ender 3. Yeah, the NGs are nice. So are the NG Revos. Those are nice too. But in all the parts that Microswiss sent me, oh wait, did they send me some NGs? Wait a minute, that's right, didn't they? I think they did. What was it? Yes, they did. That's right, JPP, we're putting an NG on it. It's not the NG Revo, but it was an NG. So, yes. Wait a minute. Yeah, Ender 3, Ender 3 Pro, and Ender 3 V2. Yeah, and it does say CR10 and CR10S, but isn't that one of the weird CR10 something that this doesn't work on? That's right. That's why we didn't put it on there. But that's okay, because we will put... Did I open these? Because the tape is sealed on this. If I didn't open this, it may not be an actual NG. Let's look inside, because as we learn from the boxes, there's not necessarily always all the parts there. Let's look. Fan shroud, the NG's in there, the screws are in there, the extension cable is in there. Yeah, so we're going to throw an NG on it for you. So yeah, JPP, this will go on your Ender 3, and then I've got my Ender 3 to work on after that, and I've got the other one, so I'm going to throw one on mine and get that done, throw one on yours, get that done. So yeah, we've got 2 NGs here. Let's open the other box and make sure that one is an NG as well, like it's the full NG in here. So let's open this up real quick and make sure this one is a full NG as well. Because it is a sealed box, and like I said, just to make sure, because they sent me their B stock parts, so they said things may have stuff missing. There's the heat block. Here's the set screws, mounting screws, the screws to mount it, the fan shroud. Yeah, so this one's got everything to get it up and running as well. So there we go. So we do have 2 NGs. We'll put an NG on each one of the Ender 3s. We'll get the stock hot end back on this, get this thing put back together with the stock hot end extruder, get it printing, get it up and running, and then that one will off to another. So well printed, it's perfect. I agree, Jose. The shrouds, the fan shrouds that they put on those things is nice. Yeah, I figured we'd go clipper on the Ender 3, and you have the printed parts for the Stealth Burner cover for the regular Micro Swiss Direct Drive. Okay, then we'll do the regular Micro Swiss Direct Drive, and I'll just keep the 2 NGs. I'll put one on my Ender, and then I'll keep the other one for another project down the road. So yeah, we'll do that hot end, that Direct Drive kit hot end on your Ender, and then when you get it, you can maybe stream you swapping it out for the Stealth Burner. And then get that up and running and then give it away. So you can do that, good sir. There you go. Running a Mercury Ender 5 Pro. Yeah, I would love to get my hands on an Ender 5 and build it out as a Mercury myself. But right now, I'm more focused on building and giving away printers. So, yeah. For those of you who missed it, I do have the backpack printer as well. You can kind of see it right there. To take it down is kind of a pain because there's a bit there. At some point, Jason at LDO said that he would try to send me out some bigger extrusions, some longer extrusions, not bigger, but longer extrusions, so I can kind of expand the frame out and actually make a full aluminum frame and then get some plexi for the panels for the sides. So yeah, pictures of weird temp tower that you messaged on Discord was using the Micro Swiss NG. Really? Well, let me go to Discord and let me take a look. Oh, Zany did something too. What did Zany do? Oh, Zany sent me a bunch of pictures and some stuff. So give me a second. We'll show those too. But yeah, it's got some weird artifacting, but doesn't look super crazy. I mean, I have seen way worse temp towers. Yeah, you got some weird artifacting in there. You guys can kind of see that behind me, but not really. Oh, the wife and the daughter are home. Let's see if the daughter's going to want to come out here and tell her story. Let's take a look at what Zach is showing off. He's got his maker coins. Nice. They look awesome. I like the fact that you did them in the alternating colors like that with the black, white, and red. And you did all the alternating colors. That's pretty sweet, man. And dude, that ship is looking flippin' insane. I was going to say I was going to use my 1 F-bomb, but if my wife and daughter come back out here, one of them's gonna do it. So, but dude, that thing looks awesome. I remember the other day on Jerry's stream when you were still putting together the hot air balloon for the top of the ship. You guys can kind of see that right there. And then there's the ship, and then there's the stand for it. So, dude, that thing is flipping awesome. Love it. Oh, and then here's the other one. Dude, you are just like cranking out the ships right now. That is awesome. Here, I'll share my screen. Guys, don't go crazy. I'm gonna share the screen. There you go. But like, look at that. I think it's gorgeous. Look at that. That thing is just freaking amazing. The amount of detail and work. Look at that. Look. Two full ships in 2 months. Yeah, exactly. As I said, dude, you're going crazy. Dude, Earth is going to be, or 3D Printopia is going to be awesome for you, good sir. You are still going, right? Even though I can't, you are still going. Painting the ring on the one, and blue flames. Yeah, I did notice the blue flames that you had down here. Kind of showing the blue flame effect that he wants to put on the flames on the ring. For here, you guys can kind of see right around there is the flames. Yeah, so he'll be at 3D Printopia. So anybody who's going to 3D Printopia, he's going to be there and he's going to try and bring as much as he can. So if you want to see this stuff, go there, find Zany Maker Zach. He's an awesome dude. I love Zach. I saw Zach, I think it was 3 years ago. I think it was probably 3 years ago, Zach, when I met you the first time. I was still DB3D back then. But I believe it was either 3 or 4 years ago. My first one was 4 years ago. This is my 4th year of going to Murphs. So my first Murph was 4 years ago. And I don't remember if I saw you there 4 years ago, but I know 3 years ago for sure I did see you, because 3 years ago you had a ship. So, yeah. Shane, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well, staying out of trouble, staying out of jail. Remember, everybody, please click the link at the top of the chat there. It's pinned in the chat. Click the link, fill out the form. We're giving away three rolls of filament tonight. 3 lucky winners, 1 roll apiece. 2021 was your first? Okay, so yeah, my first one was 2021 as well. Was it 2021? Yeah, because this will be 4th year, yeah. Yeah, because 2020 was a bad year for everyone. So, you just had an order for 100 items. Dude, that is awesome. 1 hour in. Yeah, we're at 1 hour and 4 minutes. I did say I was only going to stream for about an hour tonight because there really wasn't much to do. We just went through the box of stuff from Sergio, showed off all the goodies he sent. And then talked about the plan for next Tuesday, starting tearing this apart, putting the stock one back on, just getting this thing up and printing. So we're going to tear that off, get this thing up and printing. If we can do it in one stream, we will. So if I can get that thing done in 1 to 2 streams, so if I can get it done next week, and we can have it up and printing, and then say the following Tuesday we work on just kind of tweaking some slicer stuff and doing some test prints and hang out and chat while I do that. Get a decent profile dialed in, and then we'll get that uploaded to GitHub so that whoever gets the printer will be able to go to GitHub and get the files they need. And then, yeah, then that, following Tuesday we'll work on that, and then that following Thursday we'll start working on the Ender 3 for JPP for him to give away on his stream. But yeah, we are nearing the end. I know next year, Murph, I plan to be plan on being the largest setup and display. Nice. It's gonna be awesome, Zach, and it's not gonna be that hard for you. Like I said, next year, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not going to lie. I had hopes, dreams, aspirations of making it to all three of the events. After sitting down and doing some serious soul searching and realizing that until this channel is making enough money for me to be able to do those kinds of things, there's a good chance that Murph will probably be the only thing I can afford to attend going forward. Rocky Mountain was very hard because if it wasn't for a sponsor paying for the trip, I wasn't going to make it. And then I had a sponsor kind of chime in there and say, we'll cover you. I was pumped for that. But boy, does that put a lot of strain on somebody knowing that you're sponsored by another company. So Murph might be I'll go out for Saturday next year, spend all day Saturday with everybody, can get up early, drive out early in the morning, come home late that night, and then be home for Sunday so I don't have to pay for a hotel, and then I just got to cover tank of gas and a couple of tolls. So that's either that, or if I do go for the full weekend, I know, Zach, you did mention that I could crash on your couch. That might be a thing too. So that may be the plan. Crash on the couch, hang out with Zach the entire weekend, just kind of walking around his table and just walking around the event, talking to everybody, and that may be the plan for next year. I'm still kind of up in the air on that, but Rocky Mountain, I love Justin, I love Zach, I love Mike, they're great dudes. That was a lot. It really was. Even if somebody did want to sponsor the trip and give me free reign to go do what I wanted, I would still feel obligated, and that would suck. And then, of course, 3D Printopia, I don't think I'll ever make it there. I always want to go, but it's just not in the cards. It's just not in the cards. So, realistically, it will always be Murph, and I will try to make Rocky Mountain as many times as I can. This year was fun to go. There was definitely a lot going on. It's definitely a big show, and I highly recommend anybody who can go, because damn is it a big show, and there's a lot of faces and a lot of companies. So definitely worth the trip. So it is a massive drive. It is, yes. I'm what, 3 hours away from you, and it's a 13 to 14 hour drive for us. So you're talking a 17-hour drive for you, good sir. And if you get a trailer and load that thing up and start driving, you're still only going to want to put in about an 8-hour day, take a nap, get up, and then drive the other 8 to 9 hours the next day. So you're still looking at, you're still looking at 2 days of travel no matter what. You're in the UK. There's still Smurf. So you can do the Sanjay Mortimer Rep Rat Fest. I don't remember when that one is. And I would love to go to Smurf. Not going to lie. I would love it. The problem is, if I'm going to Smurf, I'm taking my wife. If anybody wants to cover that trip, you're covering me and my wife. Because I am not going to take my first trip out of country in my entire 45 years of existence without my wife. She has definitely come with me because she has never left the country either. So if you want to cover the trip, feel free to do so. We're greatly appreciative of that. I mean, figure we won't argue. Am I familiar with Comma AI? Yes, I am, JPP. Comma AI, that would be the gentleman who hacked the first iPhone and then went on to hack the PlayStation and then got sued by Sony, and then GeoHots decided to start himself Comma AI. I am familiar with it. I don't have a card that it works with, so I have never played around with it, but if I ever get a card that it works with, definitely going to play around with it. Good old GeoHots, George Hots. Well, let's see, there are 12 of you here. Let me go look at the forum and see how many people have signed up for the giveaway. There are only 10 people signed up and 3 rolls of filament. Boy, oh boy. does that mean that there is going to be really good chances for everybody? Justin, hey, you came in at the wrong time because you missed where I was talking about how if people can afford to go to Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Fest, they need to go. But I don't know that it's going to be in the cards for me going forward because financially I'm in a shit place. I'm far behind on things. I need lots and lots of money to dig myself out of a hole. And I don't have sponsors paying for everything. And when I do have sponsors paying for things and I have thoughts in my head when I go places, I feel like I'm letting sponsors down. I felt like I did not do Libre any justice. Even though I know Da had a good time, Da told me he was very happy, and Da wants to go back to Rocky Mountain next year with Libre. So there you go. You entered now? Well, good. Yep, I'm up to 11 now. I see that. So now I have 11 people entered. I go down the list. Yep, there are 11 entries. So that is awesome. You'd be fixing the giveaway. It's only 12 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it was an awesome time at Rocky Mountain. I did have a lot of fun, but like I said, right now Murph is the only one close enough to me that is in the realm of affordability every year. Especially since Zany Zach lives like 15-20 minutes from the event and has offered me up a couch. So that will save me in the future for having to pay for a place to stay because I now have a couch. Off Axis, what's going on, brother? Hey, fill out the thing. I haven't ended the giveaway yet. I haven't closed it. Fill out the thing for a chance to win one of 3 rolls of Polymaker filament. There will be 3 lucky winners tonight. Each one will win a roll of Polymaker filament because I have not streamed for 3 weeks. They said I could give away 3 rolls of filament on my first stream back. This is my first stream back. So there will be 3 lucky winners tonight. 1 roll of filament apiece. Use it more for retro gaming. Oh, your Libre? Yeah. Yeah, Libre boards are nice, and I still have several of them. I like using them on projects. They're affordable, and there's many different options to choose from. You want some Fibron filament? I don't know if Fibron filament will be covered by that, good sir. I don't remember. I think it's like a $30 or $35 is all you get. So it's enough to buy a roll of filament. But if you can get a roll of Fibron, sweet. I would love to test out some Fibron. So if anybody from Polymaker is hiding in the wings and hasn't said anything, feel free to send me filament. You guys have my info. I've purchased quite a bit, whether it was with gift certificates or gift certificates, but I've still purchased a lot of filament. So thank you. One day you'll have a 3D printed party bus. Yeah, Zach, that would be awesome. What I would love to do is get a school bus, and on one side it's just a row of racks that people can put their printers and stuff on. The other side is all the seats, and then basically pick people up along the way to go to events and come back from events, and they have a place to store their gear, their printers and stuff on one side. They sit on the other, and we just go. That'd be kind of cool, you know, rip out one whole row of seats and just have like, you know, some shelving there. And get one that has like a lift gate on the side for wheelchair accessibility. And then you can roll big stuff on there and roll it up in, and we'll take out the last couple rows of seats so there's room in the back to store bigger stuff. That would be freaking sweet. Fibron P or PET CF would be under the giveaway amount. Yeah. Found a bus for $3,200 in driving shape. Nice. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the responses here. Should I do a Steve Build style, you know, countdown from 3? Is it a roll or money amount? It's a money amount. It's up to, I think it's like $30 or $35 they send you a gift card for, and then they send you another code for free shipping too, so you don't have to pay for the shipping. Yeah, see, Martine knows it's a $35 off, so you can use that. Whatever's $35 or less, you can buy that, and then you get a code for free shipping too. So, all right. Well, let's go ahead and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mad Cats, hurry up, quick, quick, Mad Cats. Click the link, fill out for a roll of Polymaker filament. Okay, Mad Cat's joined and said something. He's new into the channel at the moment. I mean, he's not new to the channel, but he's new in chat. So quickly fill it out for your chance to win a roll of Polymaker filament, sir. I'm waiting to either hear him say, oh, nope, he did. Good. All right, Mad Cats, you're in there. There we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's off. Not taking any more responses, so let's unpin that from the top real quick. There we go. All right, give it a minute for my chat screen to catch up here. That gives me enough time to go to the wheel of names. Oops, no, we just want to go to the wheel of names, not the wheel of names / gallery. There we go. Let's go ahead and clear out the old wheel real quick here. Delete everybody out. Let's go back to the form. Sorry, I'm not going to share the screen just yet till I get everybody's names in here. Let's go down. Whoops. Scroll to the bottom. Grab up to the top. JPP was my first person to sign up. Then Zach was right behind him. Yep. All right. We got the full list. Paste you guys in here real quick. There we go. 13 people entered. All right. Let's go ahead and close the ads real quick. And then let's go ahead and switch to the right screen. Boom. There we go. Well, let's get this camera out of here real quick. Hold on a second. We go to sources. Let's turn off this one real quick because there's no point in having that one there. Work. Still at work. People suck. Well, Justin, if you win, you win. You'll get an email from me at some point here today, tonight, tomorrow, sometime probably today. Between today and tomorrow, I will email you guys out to the winners. So if you win, Justin, you get an email from me telling you that you won. So there you go. So here we go. I'm going to pick 3 winners, and then we'll message them and tell them they won. If you're here, awesome, great. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. Let's go ahead and how many times should I shuffle? You guys tell me, how many times should we shuffle? And let's keep the number kind of low so I don't have to keep shuffling because this soda's hitting me right now and I got to piss like a racehorse. Chris Travis, good to see you, sir. I'm sorry you missed it. I already turned it off. Well, you don't, but if you do, I'm going to let you know you did, silly boy. Jose says 6. That was the first number I saw. Oh, here they come. Here they come. They're a bunch of 7s. Oh, that's because Martine loves 7 and he just spams 7 in chat. So 7's disqualified now for spamming. But I saw Jose's 6 first. So Jose said 6. So we're going to do 6. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Ready? Let's see who the first winner is. And who's the first winner? Who is it gonna be? It is gonna be Martine. Martine, you won, buddy. All right. So Martine, since you won, let's go ahead and remove you out of the list. And since you picked 7 for the shuffle last time, and I told you it was it was banned, it's not. We'll do 7 for you, Martine. So here we go. Ready? I'm gonna shuffle 7 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Martine since he won. There we go. You ready for the next one? Who is going to be winner number 2? Winner number 2 is Melissa, you won. So Melissa, you are winner number 2. Melissa, give me a number for shuffles. So Melissa, congratulations. Again, Martin, the shrimp father, congratulations. We'll remove Melissa from the list now. Melissa, give me a number. I think we actually gave me a number earlier. Let me go back and look. What was your number? Was your number 6 as well? It was. All right, I know you're at work. So you said 6. I know you're working, so you're listening in between. So I'll wait a second for chat to catch up with the congratulations. She picked 6 last time. We can do 6 again. 42. Nope, it's 3 off, Justin. I'm 45. But thanks for making me feel younger, buddy. All right. Well, you're gaming. Okay. Well, here we go. Ready? Shuffling 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Melissa since she won. And here we go. The final winner must be present to win. No, Justin, I already said if you had to go, then you won, and I would just let you know. 6 it is, and here we go. And the winner is Bearded Bucket. Is it? It is. It's Bearded Bucket. Bucket, you win, brother. All right. So, Justin, I am sorry you did not win again. So, I do apologize. But, Bearded Bucket, you are lucky winner number 3. So, the 3 of you, I will get the form filled out with Polymaker, and with the new way they're doing it, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but I'll get an email out to you, or at least get your contact info to them, and maybe they'll email out to you. But one way or another, in the next 24 hours, I'll have your info to them. And then hopefully shortly thereafter, you'll be hearing something from either myself or from them. Martin, brother, thank you for joining the Tubular crew. For those who don't know, tubular, as in Ninja Turtles, because why not? My colors are black and green and white and green and gray and green, and turtles are green. So why not do that green? So there you go. Anyway, Bearded Bucket, brother, thank you very much. Melissa, thank you very much. And of course, the Shrimp Father, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming and supporting me, along with everybody else. Breakcore 3D, Mad Cats, Jose, JPP, and Zany Zach, and Filament Vic, and Fix'em Dude, who was hiding in the wings. He didn't say much, but he was here. I know he's hiding and listening and lurking, but Fix'em Dude, thank you, brother. Love you, man. You've been a big supporter of mine as well for many years, so glad to have you around, even if you do just lurk in the background. Shane, of course. Maker Viking, of course. Off Axis, of course. And, of course, Mad Cats. Can't forget Mad Cats, because I have a house full of Mad Cats. But yeah, to you guys all, honestly, thank you. You guys are awesome. And Thursday, like I said, it's probably going to be another kind of a scatterbrain stream this week, getting back into the swing of things, get back into the flow. And then Tuesday next week, the plan is get this hot end replaced back to stock, get it back up and printing. Hopefully we can replace the hot end and get it printing all Tuesday. That'll be the hope, is put the stock hot end back on, get it printing Tuesday, have it up, running, and doing things Tuesday. Then Thursday we can kind of finish up on stuff, run a couple test prints, make sure it's good, get a decent profile set up in Slicer for it. And then the following Tuesday, go straight into JPP's Ender 3, get the hot end put on there, get that hot end switched over to it, and go direct drive, get it up and printing with Clipper. We're going to Clipperize it. He would like Clipper on there. So we have to check the board that's in it and make sure that it'll work easily and get it up and going. But we'll work on that. So you guys, I got to show you guys one more thing before I go. This is Ox Blood Red. This is one of my Maker My Nexus shirts. And this is the inspirational one. Check this out. Look. Extra hard work today will go a long way. You guys like the shirt, buy the shirt. I like the shirt. That's why I bought the shirt. That's why I made the shirt, so I could have the shirt. And I did have to buy the shirt. They don't just send me promo crap. But if you guys like it, the link for the shop is down below as well. Go buy some stuff. I'm going to put some more things up there. I got the coffee mug too. It's pretty sweet. The white one with the green inside. It's a pretty sweet coffee mug. I'll probably have that on like weekend streams if I stream on like Saturdays and Sundays in the mornings, come out with coffee and drink out of my awesome mug. Zachary 3D Prince, good to see you, brother. You have, however, joined right at the end of the stream, but it is good to see you, sir. We just did the filament giveaway. But yeah, guys, if you would help me out, go buy some merch. That helps me out as well. So if you want something for your money, go buy some merch. If you want to just give me money and thank me, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, links are all down below in the link tree. And there's always the become a member. There's always that too. So that being said though, guys, I think I have like tried to peddle my wares and get money, pry money from your pockets enough tonight. But you guys are awesome. Love you guys. You're all amazing. And as usual, stay out of trouble, stay out of jail. Happy 3D printing and all the things. See you guys in the next one. And I am going to hit you with one of these real quick. Ready? I'm going to hit you with this and then I'm out.